Aloha, this is Tom Lesher with the weekly Pele Report. It's an astrological forecast. This one is for the week of March 14th of 2012. Today's actually the 13th, but life is so busy, I probably won't even get this up until the 14th. And I think a few of you may also be experiencing this. This is a phenomenon associated with the Mercury conjunct Uranus, which is happening this weekend and is exact, along with a number of different other astrological aspects that I've been talking about for a couple of weeks now. This is all just building, and it is a very unstable time, mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. Of course, our thoughts have an impact, and are actually born out of some of our issues, emotional issues. So let's just talk about that. But first, some more astrological aspects, okay? Because what's going on is Thursday, I believe. Yes, now the moon is in Sag. It's moving into Capricorn. So Thursday, the moon is going to conjunct with Pluto, trine this grand trine that's going on with Jupiter and Mars and Black Moon Lilith and Venus, and woo! Everything gets triggered on Thursday. The moon comes around, squares the Mercury-Uranus conjunction before it moves on. And then this weekend, it further intensifies as Mars comes in to create this grand cross with the moon's nodes opposite Chiron. I've also been talking about that a little bit. It's coming into being exact like Sunday and Monday, squaring the nodes exactly. Very, very powerful, and we need to talk about that. Lots to talk about. And finally, yeah, right, the sun moves into Aries, okay, on Monday, to join with this Mercury-Uranus madness. I can't say that it's going to ease up or slow down or mellow out in the near future. Mercury is still retrograde. There's a lot of, retrograde Mercury. Reflect, review, receive. It's all re. It's coming at us. It's coming into us. Life is teaching us. Life is, in some cases possibly overwhelming us. But we can always come out of that, and that's what we need to talk about today. And what I want to say is OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Now, our higher self, our guidance, our witness knows that there is order, and that life is intelligent, and that there is a creative, intelligent source within and without us, guiding us through our lives, opening us up to future possibilities, creating all kinds of opportunities for us in every waking moment, and even while we sleep. However, we're not always in that higher witness, that observer mode. We get lost, we get caught up in our minds, in our thoughts, in our fears. A lot of our mind, a lot of our thoughts are actually driven by our fears. The fear that we're not enough, the fear that we're wrong, the fear that we're not deserving. Okay, this is this Mars in Virgo. Virgo can be very self-critical, very analytical, and I associate Virgo with the Black Moon Lilith. And what I'm seeing here and sensing is that this is a time, and a lot of people are asking me about this. I'm doing workshops on Black Moon Lilith all summer long, all over the place. It's my new fascination. And it's got a bad rap. She's got a bad rap as a bit of a demon, as a bit of the seductress, as a bit of the dark feminine energy. And I just want to point out that if you take a sweet, young, beautiful girl and lock her in the closet for a couple thousand years, and throw a bunch of garbage on her and shame her and yell nasty things at her, what do you think she's going to do? How do you think she's going to feel if you ever dare to open that door? Yeah, you're going to get a wild cat. You're going to get, the paws are going to be up, the teeth are going to be barred. And Mother Earth, we're talking about the feminine here. I'm talking about nature, okay? We had ice cube size hailstorm here on Oahu last week, okay? First time in many, many, many years. And I just heard of another client up there in Vancouver Island that they just had this freak accident, the electrical storm. The internet goes out, phones go out. I lost my internet. This is Mercury Uranus. This is Mother Nature. This is the electromagnetic field being triggered by the increased solar activity. And we're just getting this whole experience of unity. Whether we like it or not, whether it's pleasant or not, everything that we've buried, everything that we've suppressed is going to come back. And it's going to feel, distorted or perverted or, misunderstood. It's going to be a beast. It's going to be a monster. And we've all got this Lilith in us. We've all got this feminine in us. We've all got the shadow. And we can pretend that it's out there, coming at us. We need to defend ourselves. We need to fight to survive. We need to manage and struggle and, really come against and force ourselves into the future and into life. And this is Mars square the nodes. Too much fighting. We can become obsessive compulsive. And it's a reaction. It's our inner fear of disconnect. Our inner fear that we're not held, that we will not be embraced, that all of our, all of our past, all of our ignorance, and that's all that it is. We've been naive and ignorant for thousands of years. We're just growing. We need a lot of self-forgiveness at this time. Jupiter, Venus, Black Moon, Lilith in Taurus. We need unconditional self-love and unconditional self-acceptance. Because when we come from a place of guilt or a place of shame, where I've got to keep the customer satisfied, I've got to take if I don't do it right, if I don't do it good, everybody's going to go away from me and I'm going to lose my job and lose my money and lose my house and lose my this. I've got to please everybody. I've got to bend over backwards. I've got to take it in the shorts. I've got to, I'm getting ripped off. I've got to defend. I've got to react. I'm freaking out. All of that story is based upon that I am not worthy, that I'm not whole, that I'm not loved, that I'm not light. And it takes that Virgo from a place of contribution and a place of service into a place of work and drudgery and fear-based decisions and actions that do not serve us in the long run. We are in a testing time now, and the test is as this moon comes around to Pluto, Capricorn, the great teacher, the great tester. The test is that we don't get overwhelmed, that we breathe, that we accept, that we allow life to teach us and guide us, and we trust enough to slow down and feel our feelings. So much mental stimulation going on now. You've got to do some breath exercises. I'll put some up on my website. Lots of pranayama now. This breathing is so valuable, so important. We are receiving amazing insights and messages through all of this. we got to get into these meditative states, or it's easy to get into overdrive. And that overdrive is fear-based, and that fear-based closes us down, closes us up, shuts us off. The crab crawls under the rock. We hide out. We react. So this is retrograde Mars, reacting. Let's not get into that space of reacting out of a sense of guilt or shame, or I'm not good enough, or they're not going to love me if I don't, blah, 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 and cave into pressure. But rather, and this is the mantra for this week, the mantra for this week is, life is my teacher, life is my guide. I must spread my wings in order to fly. Don't keep those wings closed in and hunched over and cuddled up and oh my God, it's never gonna work and I'm afraid and I gotta protect myself and I gotta work and I can't take a day off and I can't afford to, read a book and slow down. I've got to blah, 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 and I'm all like freaking out here. No. You take your big, deep breaths and you spread those wings out, and everything's gonna maybe fall out, that you've been trying to hold on to and grab onto. No. It's like ooh, no matter what, man, I'm gonna fly. That's what you gotta be doing these days. It's intense. But once you get the wings out there, the wind is going to take you away. Ow! It's really awesome. The possibilities are unlimited, not only for self-knowledge, self-awareness, but to change this world, to open the heart. So don't forget, unconditional self-love leads to unconditional love for others, leads to unity consciousness, and the love of all leads to the one. Yeah. Alright, that's enough for today. I wish you the very best and look forward to talking at you later, and namaste, aloha, so much love.